Hello everyone. Today we are here for a virtual meet between Kendriya Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar and Public School Kharod. As we know that it is good to start with a prayer. So I request you all to join your hands and close your eyes to cooperate with us. शिक्षा ही है जो हमें स्वतंत्र बनाती है, ज्ञान की दीप्ति से अज्ञान को मिटाती है. A very pleasant good morning to everyone. I Prachi, school captain from Kendriya Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar. We, the students of Kendriya Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar and Public School Kharod, are here on this virtual platform. Credit goes to the opportunities that we are provided to glorify India's magnificent role as G20 president. Also, we are truly blessed to belong to the generation gaining advantages of National Education Policy 2020. This is truly incredible and unique moment when students from two schools are sharing their ideas and also information about National Education Policy 2020.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Deep and I am the head boy of the school. Unlike the other policies prior to this one, NPE 2020 standardized early childhood education and it also focused on improving the gross enrollment ratio for higher grades, which were not given much importance in the previous policies. It is well said that the only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. For the first time ever, this policy highlighted the need for experiential learning, and it also resolved numerous challenges of our mainstream system through flexible learning opportunity. So let's begin our journey towards a beautiful goal, that's learning about National Education Policy 2020.
Now, I invite my friend from Public School Kharod to share with us salient features of National Education Policy 2020.
Vandana. Vandana.
My name is Vandana, and I'm from Public School Kharod. So, the National Education Policy proposes to universal early childhood care and education for children ages 3 to 6 by 2030 and also achieve 100% gross enrollment ratio in school education over the same period. Apart from the focus on ECCE, there is also emphasis on measuring learning outcomes and assessments. These are the main elements proposed for school education. States and union territories will have to group or rationalize school into school complexes by 2025. National Circular and Pedagogical Framework for Early Childhood Care and Education for Children up to age 8. New Circular and Pedagogy Framework for 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 year with a strong base of early childhood care and education from age 3. A national assessment center, that is performance assessment, review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development, to be set up as a standard setting body for all recognized school boards. Pagla's Days in Schools Gender Inclusion Fund to provide equitable quality education for all girls and as well as transgender students. Board exams to test knowledge applicable to include modular exams. Vocalization program to be introduced from class 6. Higher education in National Education Policy 2020 achieve 50% gross enrollment ratio by 2035. Three categories of universities. These are research intensive, teaching intensive, and autonomous degree, guaranteeing college phasing out of all the system of affiliated colleges over a period of 15 years through a system of graded autonomy. Multidisciplinary education and research universities will be set up. Internationalization of education allow entry of foreign universities, student and faculty mobility, more faculty and institutional autonomy, governance of higher education institution, independent board having academic and administrative autonomy, Indian Institution of Translation and Interpretation to be established, efforts to pressure and establish and promote all Indian languages, including classical, tribal, and endangered languages, will be undertaken establish of National Research Foundation, that is NRF. In addition to this, I will summarizing up same of the interesting things that I found out from the policy in upcoming points, sharing only the funding, not any conclusion, because quoting from the policy document. Any policy is only as good as its implementation. So the first point is the word global and technology. One of the interesting finding for me was the word global, which was repeated 19 times in different contexts. Global institution, global knowledge, global technology, etc., including the vision statement. This national education policy aims to build a global best education system rooted in Indian ethos and aligned with the principles enunciated above, thereby transforming India into a global knowledge superpower. On the other hand, the word technology used being 43 times at different places in the document. The point number two, remaining weaponization education. This is something that easily took my attention. Quoting from the point 16 of the document about the problem, the 12th 5-year plan, that is 2020 to 2070, estimated that only a very small percentage of Indian workforces in the age group of 19 to 24, less than 5% received formal vocational education. This is maybe compared to other countries such as the USA, where the number is 52%, Germany 75%, and South Korea as 96%. These numbers only underline the urgency of the need to hasten the spread of vocalization education in India. Some of the reasons for this include the fact that vocalization education has the post focused largely on dropouts, grade 8 and upwards, and on grades 11 and 12. And one of the proposed solution is that development of vocalization capacities will go hand in hand with development of academic or other capacities. Vocalization education will be integrated in the education offerings of all secondary schools in phased manner over the next decades. Towards this, secondary schools will be collaborated with ITIs, polytechnics, local industries, etc. Higher education institutions will offer vocalization education either on their own or in participation with industry. Degrees introduced in 2013 will continue to exist, but vocalization courses will also be available to students enrolled in all, including the 4-year holistic bachelor's program. The HEIs will also be allowed to conduct short-term certificate courses in various skills, including soft skill, lok vidya knowledge developed in India, will be made accessible to students through integration into vocalization education courses. This will be quite interesting when we see in execution. The point number three, aspirants to lead the cutting edges. This is the point you will really like, especially if you have attentional background. Quoting from the document, India must be take the lead in preparing professionals into cutting edge areas that are fasting gaining promises, such as artificial intelligence, that is AI, 3D mechanizing, big data analysis, and machine learning, among others in technology education, genomic studies, biotechnical studies, neuro studies, and so on in science. These topics and many other like them must be woven into undergraduate education at the earliest, hoping to see an engineering circularism that's relevant and up to date, which pursues technical professionals ready for the job right after graduation. Point number 4, board exams and Olympiads. This is the point on board exams. The existing system of entrance examination shall be reformed to eliminate the need for undertaking coaching for cracking the examination. To reverse this harmful effects of the current assessment system, board exams will encourage holistic development. Students will be able to choose many of the subjects in which they take board exams depending on their individualization interests. Board exams will also be made easier in the sense that they will test primary core capacities rather than a month of coaching and membership. Any student who has been regularly attending and making a basic effort in a school class will be able to pass the corresponding subject board exams without much additional effects. To further eliminate the higher stake aspects of board exams, all students will be allowed to take board exams on up or two occasional during any given school year. One main examination and one for improvement. This is the point of Olympiad. Olympiads and competition in various subjects will be strengthened across the country with clear coordination and progression from schools to local, states, and national levels, with the necessary funding to ensure that all students may participate at all levels of for which they qualify. Efforts will be made to make available Olympiads in rural area and regional languages to ensure widespread participation. Public and private universities, including premier institutions like the IITs and NITs, would be encouraged to use results from regional, national, and international Olympiads, as well as results from and work in regional and national topic based programs as a part of criteria for admission into their undergraduate program. The point number 5, languages. There were so much focus on the regional languages on the policy document, quoting something that really stood out. It is well understood that young children learn and non-tribal concepts more quickly in their home language or mother tongue. Whenever possible, the medium of institution until at least grade 5, but preferably till grade 8 and beyond, will be the home language, mother tongue, or local language. Thereafter, the home language or local language shall continue to be taught as a language whenever possible. This will be followed by both public and private schools. High demand textbooks, including in science, will be made available in home languages or in mother tongue. In cases where home languages textbook material is not available, the language of the transaction between teachers and students will still remain the home language whenever possible. Teachers will be encouraged to use bilingual approaches, including bilingual teaching learning with materials, with those students whose home languages may be different from the medium of instruction. All language will be taught with high quality. A language does not need to be medium of instruction to be learned well.
Thank you so much, Vandana, for providing us the very features of the Educational Policy 2020 and also providing your own perspective by summarizing it in your own words. Dear friends, this education policy was announced at the time when India was battling against the pandemic, and it did expand the vision of Indian education system with some futuristic choices and promising educational alternatives.
I strongly believe that education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. I now invite Sanjita, Gauri, Hitat, and Payal to share with us historical perspectives of National Education Policy 2020.
Education is the passport to the future for tomorrow. Belongs to those who prepare for it today. Good morning to one and all present over here. I am Sanjita Samanta of class 12 science from Kendra Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak up about this topic, the history of NEP 2020, which is National Education Policy 2020. As we know that Kotri Commission is one of the most important landmarks for educational reforms in independent India. It laid down the foundation of the 10 plus 2 plus 3 schooling pattern and came up with some visionary recommendations for the marginalized students. Its three language formula, scholarship, and remuneration for teachers proved beneficial in for our mainstream system. Until date, our education policies in India is using it's using its recommendation in some or other form.
Education is not the feeling of a pain, but the lightning of a fire. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hitaj Swami, and this is my historical perspective. The first education policy, that was National Education Policy 1968, rolled out in the year 1968, is known for fulfilling the directive principle that was free and compulsory education up to the age of 14 years. It standardized the recommendations of the Crotty Commission through a formal process and implemented several reforms across the stages of school and vocational education. NEP 1986 was in line with the previous education policies and it aimed at improving the educational opportunities within the masses. From universal enrollment to the retention of the students, this policy recovered numerous aspects that needed to be attention, and it suggested effective ways of introducing incentives to promote the education of the girl child. Operation Blackboard within this policy helped to improve the school infrastructure, and the improved focus on elementary education did help in improving the schooling structure. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Payal Kumari of class 12th A from Kendriya Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar. NEP 1986 was in line with the previous education policies and it aimed at improving the educational opportunity within the masses. From universal enrollment to the retention of students, this policy covered numerous aspects that needed attention and it suggested an effective way of introducing incentive to promote the education of the girl child. Operation Blackboard within this policy helped to improve the school infrastructure and the improved focus on the elementary education did help in improving the school structure. As we know, investing in knowledge pays the best interest. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Gauri S of class 12 Science from Ongc Ankleshwar. RTE 2019 gave a new dimension to the vision of education policies in India. It made education the fundamental right because, as we know, education is the most powerful weapon which one can use to change the world. And it made the government directly responsible for the education of the students in the defined age bracket. It streamlined the process of school transfers, infrastructure, and amenities, and addressed the issue of quality education for students from the weaker section of the society through 25% reservations. Thank you for listening us so patiently. I hope you have a great day.
India is a nation with multicultural, multi-language, multi-tradition, and it has always been a challenge to draft a perfect educational policy. Thanks a lot, friends, for making us aware of the historical perspective of Indian educational policy. We, the youngsters, have a huge responsibility towards strengthening the education system of our country. Let us listen to the power of youngsters in the words of Team Virtual Meet.
You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kashish of class 12A from Ongc Ankleshwar. Today I am going to recite a poem composed by us, Team Virtual Meet. The title of my poem is Youngsters Are the Light of the Nation. So here we go. In the realm of dream, where hope resides, young hearts awaken, filled with pride. With fire in their eyes and passion in their soul, they embark on the journey to reach their goal. The world may doubt, an obstacle may arise, but with determination they'll reach the skies. For they know deep inside the potential is vast. They have the strength to make each moment last. In every setback, they find a lesson to learn. For failures are just stepping stone, they discern. They rise with resilience, fueled by their dreams, transforming challenges into victory themes. They believe in themselves and their abilities, unleashing their talent, exploring possibilities. With boundless energy, they conquer their fear, breaking the limitation, wiping away tears. In the face of doubt, and Nyasar word, they rise above, soaring with birds. They know that success is product of sweet, though hard work and perseverance they'll get. They seek inspiration from those who came before, leaders, innovators who dare to explore. They stand on the shoulder of giants. It's true, and carve their own path with purpose anew. So, dear youngster, let motivation be your guide. Let dreams be your compass side by side. With passion and courage, you'll achieve great things. For the world is waiting for the joy your spirit bring. Embrace challenge, embrace unknown. Let your motivation shine like a seed that's sown. For within your heart lies a flame burning bright. Ignite it with purpose and illuminate the night. Believe in your abilities. Believe in your power and let your dream take flight. For you have the strength to make everything right. With motivation as your ally, the world will see the incredible potential of the youngster like thee. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kashish, for this truly motivational poem. We are so much inspired and understand the responsibility we owe to our nation.
I now take the honor to invite Ma'am Nisha of the Public School Kharod and the program coordinator to express her views on the initiative taken today. Ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, respected Preeti ma'am and my dear students. It was wonderful interacting with you. I think when this activity was given to all of you, you went through everything and you are very well versed in it. So let me add something to it. The government now has decided that it will be spending 6% of the country's GDP on education instead of 1.7%. And it is so amazing. It means that all the children in the country will get an opportunity for education. Apart from that, the government has also decided to set up Parak. Parak is that is going to what you say decide the standards for the board exam. Now, Parak is performance assessment, review, and analysis of knowledge for holistic development. Beforehand, when we were students, we did not get this much of opportunities. If it was an English medium school, everything has to be in English only, whether we understood the language or not. But now, being multilingual country, the government has decided that bilingual can be a part and parcel of education. Actually, one of my students, Saima, has also prepared a poem, but I don't know whether she will be speaking or not. I'm thankful to all of you for.
Yes, sir. Definitely, she will be speaking after this. Is
I
that's a
think after me,
sequence.
she can speak. And hats off to you, dear children. See, you are the pillars of tomorrow. The country rests on you, so be a strong pillar. Try to bring changes in whatever possible manner it is. I don't say that you take out a morcha and do this. That is a candle march, no, nothing. But whatever you can contribute in smaller or minute way in your with your own understanding, do it, help it. We have grown up now. I don't know how long we will be here on this earth, but you have a wonderful life ahead, and you can do wonderful things. The country is all yours. I really have understood one thing, that as Indians, we do talk about rights and duties, but most of the time we only talk about our rights. "Ye hamara hak hai, we want this, this is our right." What about our duties? As a citizen of this country, you know, think about the duties. And so when it comes to the education, yes, you can do wonderful things. So go out, embrace the world, make the world a better place, try to bring on the changes, because if you do that, it will help you only. So I really enjoyed the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are so much motivated
Wait.
after.
I may now take the initiative to invite my friend from public school Kharod, Saima. Please recite the poem that you have prepared.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Uh, this poem is written by me myself. So let's start. The youth, a force radiant and bright, their vigor and passion
an endless source, shape the destiny of a nation's course. They are the dreamers with vision untamed, with boundless energy, they are unashamed. In their hearts, a flame of change burns strong. With conviction, they right what's been wrong. With innovation, they bring forth new light, ignite the paths to a future to be bright. In classrooms, they seek knowledge embrace. Armed with vision, they forge ahead with grace. They learn from the past, its lessons. They are with ups and downs, yet they deal with patience. They face challenges head on, harness strength, their doubts are forgone. They embrace diversity, foster unity, create bridges, and erase disunity. Their spirits aflame with determination. They have the power. I'm sorry. They pave the way for progress to flourish day after day. Thank you.
Very nice.
The poem
Good.
was really nice, Saima. We appreciate your efforts.
Thank you,
And
Prachi.
now, and now I invite Anurag.
Anurag wants to say something.
Yes, it was very good to interact with others and got to know about the many things. And it was a very nice experience. And all the things that Deep, Prachi, and others said were very nice. It was really nice to be here.
Thank you so much, Anurag. We are really blessed to be with you all. And thank you very much, ma'am. We will definitely be according to your and according to the country's expectation. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Wait, the program is still left. Education is the foundation upon which we build our future. As we move towards the culmination of this program, I invite Madam Preeti Shrivastava from Kendra Vidyalaya Ongc Ankleshwar and the coordinator of the program to to give a vote of thanks.
Right. So, good morning, everyone. For respected Nisha ma'am and all the beloved students from KV Ongc Ankleshwar and Public School Kharod. It was really great that you all joined despite the vacations going on. But there are a few things that we are committed towards, that we are bound towards doing few things, and this was a part of Janbhagidari event, right? So there are many events that are undergoing. This is under again G20. You know that India is having presidency of G20 this year, right?
Yes.
And also this year is year of millets going on, right? So India is doing wonderfully well at the global level. So this particular program that was organized, it was under that Janbhagidari events. It is one of the events that is being conducted in our school, and we are so happy that you all joined. I'm first of all really thankful to Nisha Beri ma'am for accepting in the very first place when I told her, and she said she immediately agreed to that, and of course you all are here with us. So thank you so much, Nisha ma'am, for being my support always, and you have been a great support in every part of my life. I think whenever it is there, then you are always here as my big support. Thank you so much, Nisha ma'am.
My
Thank you
pleasure,
so
Preeti.
much, beloved students from Public School Kharod. It was so great. We all, whenever we all students whenever you students are together, I think it is, you know, they are all similar, right? You must be realizing that how close you are to each other, right? Not even once you felt that you are from some different school, right? So, and thanks to my team from KVNJC Ankleshwar, I know I can count upon you. Whenever I give you some work, you are always there to help me out. And this big yes and a smiling yes, and preparing the program so well is definitely, the credit goes to each and every member of team virtual meet, right, as I call it. So thank you so much once again, and a big thanks to our Prime Minister, who is taking so much of initiative to glorify India at this level. So I'm very sure the national education policy is going to be a turning point for all of you, because you all are going to take the benefits of this new educational policy. So I hope that your career, your future, it becomes so bright. You shine like stars and make us proud. Be in touch and keep on telling what you are doing in your life, right? And share the knowledge that you have gained today with everyone, right? Thank you so much once again. Thanks to all of you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
and have a great day. Bye bye. It was nice meeting you all. And my 12th standard students will join the class right now after 10 minutes. That is there, yeah.
Right.
Bye,
So,
Preeti ma'am. I'll meet you soon. Bye.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank
okay.
you. Thank
Bye,
you.
all of you.